As the new year begins and cold weather sets in, make sure your home stays warm and reliable with an incredible deal from Premier Heating and Air. Get $500 instant rebate on a standard efficiency unit, $1,000 on a higher efficiency model, and $1,500 instant rebate on the highest efficiency models. Get a heat system checkup for only $49. So don't drop the ball on your heating and air system. Experience a Premier difference today. Log on to dublin.premierishere.com or call 478-300-2633. Restrictions may apply, cannot be combined with other offers, and this expires 1/31/2026. Premier Heating and Air, a locally owned and operated company.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our fall sports banquet. Tonight, we gather not just to celebrate wins and records, but to recognize the dedication, teamwork, and perseverance that defined this season. Our student athletes, they showed up early, stayed late, pushed through challenges, and represented our school with pride, both on and off the field. This evening is about honoring their hard work, thanking our coaches for their leadership, and appreciating the families and supporters who made it all possible. We are proud of what this season has meant for our teams, and even more proud of the character and sportsmanship that we displayed along the way. Again, thanks for being here to help us celebrate an outstanding fall season. Now, first line of business, whenever you receive an award, please go to the back of the gym so that we can take your picture for either media or social media. Thank you.
Please close your eyes and bow your head for the prayer. Dear God, thank you for bringing us together tonight to celebrate our season. Thank you for our coaches who guide us and encourage us, our teammates who support one another, and our families who cheer us on no matter what. We are grateful for the opportunity to play, to learn, and to grow, not just as athletes, but as people. Please help us remember the lessons of teamwork, perseverance, and sportsmanship both on and off the field. Please bless this time we share together this evening. We ask for your continued protection and guidance in all we do. Amen.
Good evening, everyone. I'm trying to get over here next so y'all can hear what I'm saying. All right, I am Amber Attaway. I'm the head coach of the middle school softball team, and this is Coach Morgan Brantley and Coach Dale Brantley. First off, I want to say we had a great season. We had a fun season. We put the girls through the ringer this year. You can really hear me now, can't you? We played more games this year than I think they had planned on. The heat in Dublin on those turf fields was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Look at them shaking their heads. We had to play through some adversity. We had some starters who got hurt partway through the year, but they stepped up and helped girls who had to step into some roles. So I'm just really proud of the way these girls played this year, how hard they played, and it's amazing to see where we started last year to where we ended this year and how much better we've gotten. So we're going to start with our certificates, and we're going to start with our 6th graders. So our first one is Miss Sawyer Attaway. And when you get your certificate, just come up here and come across the front so everybody can see your beautiful faces. Next we have Miss Kinley Hall. And now for our 7th graders, Miss Skylar Banks. Miss Emily Brantley. Miss Aaliyah Horton. Miss Bella Lopez. Miss Lily Thigpen. Miss Whitney Walters. And Miss Ambry White. And now for our 8th graders, and before they come up, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, over half our team was 8th graders. Our starting lineup was all 8th graders except for one spot, so we'll have a building year next year, right, girls? All right, first we have Miss Kylie Connor. And then Miss Emma Grant. Miss Carmen Johnson. Miss Emma Kate Keaton. Miss Millie McCoy. Miss Willa Simmons. Miss Brianna Sullins. Miss Elena Thigpen. And last but certainly not least, Miss Abby Usher. Before they all go sit down, I do want to say one more thing. I'm a little sad, but I've also told Coach Jessup to be ready for this group of 8th graders next year. I cannot wait to see what the high school team is going to look like when they're playing. So, congratulations. I'm going to let y'all go ahead and all go sit down, and then we'll call up for the awards, okay? All right, so for our first award we're going to give out tonight, we're going to do our most improved. This player is one, if you would have seen her at tryouts, it was one, she was actually on that cut line. She was actually right there, barely making the team, and she made it, and by the end of the year, we had her. She was actually going into some of those B-team games and playing her heart out. She played great in outfield. She actually did a little bit of catching for us, and she was hitting. We talked about the fact that we hardly ever heard her, and then as soon as we let her play catcher one time, I said, she's louder than our catcher we normally have back here. So our most improved award tonight goes to Miss Aaliyah Horton. And then for our Hustle Award, if you have been to any of our games or any of our practices, you will understand why this person got it. There was nothing I asked her to do that she didn't do with a smile on her face. It was never I don't really want to do that. She played infield, she played outfield, she was a pitcher, she was a catcher. She was always where she needed to be no matter what was going on. If she had to back up first base, I never had to question that she was going to be there when there was a throw to first. But she gave it her all no matter where we were, even if nobody was looking at her. She was giving it everything she had. So our Hustle Award goes to Miss Emily Brinkley. And then our Offense Award goes to the person with the highest batting average, the highest on-base percentage, and she scored the most runs on the entire team.
She told me she couldn't hit.
And she told us that she couldn't hit. She'd come up to bat and I'd say, you know what to do. I want you to do whatever it takes to get on. You know your job. And she'd look at us like we had 3 heads, but she still somehow made it happen. So our Offense Award goes to Miss Abby Ushery. and she said she couldn't hear. And our defense award goes to the player who had a very high, she had the second highest fielding percentage for the team. She pitched 34 innings for us. She had 24 strikeouts on the whole season. And to say, and I'm going to say this, last season she decided she just wanted to be a pitcher. She just up and decided, hey, I think I want to pitch. And she's ended up being our starting pitcher for the last 2 seasons. So our defense award goes to Miss Emma Grant. And then our final award is our Lady Trojan Award. And this goes to the player who had the highest combined batting average and fielding percentage. They had the second highest on-base percentage. She had 26 chances to have putouts in the game, and she got 25 of them, so she only missed one. And I would just want to say that she was always there when we needed her. Even when she got hurt, she stepped up and coached people so they could fill in her spot when we needed them to. And that says a lot to me as a coach. So our Lady Trojan Award goes to Miss Brianna Solomons. I can't say enough about how proud I am of these girls and just how great they did this year, the hard work they put in, and I cannot wait to see what the high school team is going to look like when these 8th graders move up. I really can't, so thank y'all.
I'm Brian Bazemore, President and CEO of Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County. We would like to invite you to come by and experience a welcoming banking environment. Come by today and have a cup of coffee and let us talk with you about our many products, savings accounts, checking accounts, CDs, and our many loans. You're more than just a number to us, you're family. Come by today, Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
How you doing, lady? I'm Coach Tremaine Young, middle school head, football coach. My assistant, Coach Jamie, and Coach Brown, were not able to make it tonight. First off, I want to say thank you to all you parents. I'm talking about down to you feeding the team, you giving out towels, you giving us uniforms, you giving us shirts. They got parents, they decorate locker rooms, still feed the kids after the game, before the game. I do appreciate that. Giving us not only food, water, Gatorade. We mixing Gatorade. Y'all been taking care of this team, and I really do appreciate everything you've done. Coach Taylor, Miss Taylor for photography, Mr. Reagan for film. Miss Taylor was filming, now I got Mr. Reagan filming, keeping me up late at night trying to do the film stuff. But I just want to say thank y'all parents, because I couldn't, without you trusting me with these kids, man, there's no way that I could be able to coach them, because you have a lot of trust in what we do. All right, I just want to say thank you. First of all, I'm going to do our certificate first. These first 3 are my top certificates right here. They're huge to me. The managers, Kane Lindsay. It's huge. C.J. Johnson. I know y'all might not think so, but this is probably the biggest award of the night. I get to do what I seen Coach Norton do, Coach Taylor do, you know what I'm saying? Give out an award to my son, Landon Young. Appreciate it. I'm gonna let y'all can sit down and take a seat, guys. Appreciate it. I have to have those guys. And the only problem that I have with my water boys, I want my players, they hand you the water bottles. Don't throw them on the ground. Hand them back to them. so they can put it back in the tray. That's all I ask. But I couldn't make it without them, man. All right. Aiden Armstrong. Jordan Butler. Come on up. Nicholas Casey. Jaden Hunter. Tavarion Robinson. Chance Horn. Jaden Strickland. Weston Foster. Easton Ivy. I had a lot of players. Probably my most ever. Jacob Taylor. John Simmons. Bentley Johnson. Jason Williams. Jason. Hudson Moon. Gus Reagan. Colin Clark. Tremaine Pierce. Jaden Waters. Jaquez Scott. I had close to 40. I might have had 42. Mason Hutchison. Tony Riley. Caden Roundtree. Jentavious Johnson. Isaiah Martin. Caden Dimmons. Sutton Lewis. Bo Lindsay. Silas Sanders. Brandon Wright. Granger Clemens. Corbin Hood. Skylar Bridges. John Darius Strickland. Cortland Brown. Major Rollins. Reginald Darsall. Got a lot. Clay Mason. Brennan Gornto. Destin Joseph. Destin Joseph. Mason Clemens. Jaden Anderson. And Javaris Huff. Nicholas Ivy. The one fall better? Give that one back there. One fall better? Go get it. That's it. Jaden Anderson. You know him? All right. Did I miss anybody? I got a lot. Fine, man. All right. First award voted on Oconee Middle River School Conference, all conference, voted on by other coaches, Jordan Butler. All conference award, Oconee River School Conference, Bo Lindsay, all conference. Oconee River School Middle Conference All-Conference Award, Clay Mason. Oconee River Middle School Conference All-Conference, Gus Reagan. And All-Conference, John Simmons.
Hi, I'm Tom Dominy. Here at Dublin Nelson, we pride ourselves on providing the industry's highest quality products at the most competitive pricing. We are a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry, and we can answer your questions and help you get the parts and equipment you need. From mowing to Renee, we carry the plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products you need from the brands you trust. We also carry a great lineup of Milwaukee tools. At Dublin Nelson, our goal is the long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. If you have a question, or if you're looking for a hard-to-find part, give us a call. Our experts are ready to help. Order online, give us a call, or come by at 507 Airport Road in Dublin. We're committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day.
Good afternoon, Coach Jamie. This year was a challenging season for us. We rebuilding on the last two championships we done had here in Johnson County. But this year was the most, how can I say it? This was the best year for me because it's more challenges for me to try to raise some of these kids to be young men. As you see, some of these kids have never really started on a football team before, so we had a young team. As you can see, we got a lot of kids here. But I promise you, these kids are gonna be something. I promise you that. I'm gonna work hard to make sure these kids be somebody. I'm gonna give out the Coaches Award today. The first Coaches Award goes to this guy that really could have got a lot of more trophies, but this athlete, he's gonna be good in a lot of sports. This is not his main sport. His main sport is basketball, but he gave it his all for the last 2 years with us, and I'm proud of him. And it's Jalen Strickland. This is another guy that this is the first year with us. And when I say this guy has the potential and the body and the athletic ability to be anything he wants, I mean just that. When you shake his hand as a man, you know he means business. And there's no other than Caden Roundtree, Coaches Award. This is another Coaches Award. This kid here is kind of like real close to me as like one of my nephews. I look at him as. I'm so proud of him, the challenges he done come across, and the talks that me and him done had as coach and player. I just want to say I'm really proud of him. I just want to tell him to keep playing, keep getting better, and keep growing. Aiden Armstrong, Coaches Award. So this year, I have the privilege of coaching the linemen. So I'm gonna present the lineman of the year award. It really ain't a secret, you know what I'm saying? This guy been putting in the work for the last 2 years with us. We knew automatically going into this season he was gonna be a guard. He was gonna be that lead blocker for us. I'm proud of him. I asked him to keep playing football because I know he likes baseball too. But I just want him to keep playing football. I see him doing good things in football. He also played in the AAU program with me. Clayton Mason, lineman of the year. And my last trophy is the Defensive Player of the Year. This was kind of hard for me, but I got the input of other coaches, and we came up with this. This is not my choice alone. but this is really hard. But this guy, he kept getting picked on, but he always came through every time. He wasn't the leading tackler of the team, but he had so many big plays for us on defense. We just all just voted on him. The defensive player of the award goes to my guy, Jordan Butler.
How you doing? As Coach said, this year we had a lot of young guys trying to put them in a lot of positions, just trying to figure out who needs to go where. All right, and we don't lost a lot these last couple of years, and you got kids that's coming in starting who's never started, who's never played rec, and I'm asking them to start, and I'm putting a lot of pressure on them, but they gave it all they had, and we didn't get to play a lot because a lot of times we start the game off behind. I mean, 22 was a number. It was 22 to something was a number off the rip, and a lot of times, and out of all our games, we only had the ball first quarter in 2 of them. So we're trying to play 2.5 quarters of football. That's hard, but they kept fighting and kept fighting. It ain't that they gave up. They ran out of time. The clock said 0. We easily could have been 3-1, all right? This is a coach's award goes to this guy here. If I told him to go get you, he was going to get you, point blank. Whatever I told him, he was going to do it. If I told him to go get you and bring it to me, he was going to go get you and bring it to me. All right? He asked if there's anything he could do, he'll do it. Bo Lindsay. Most time, when you think about the most valuable player on the team, you're thinking about the quarterback rushing, the running back rushing, a receiver, all right? This most valuable player award is going to be different because this kid played running back. He played guard. He was a center. He was a tackle, wingback, quarterback. The only position he didn't play on offense was receiver. All right. On defense, he played end, tackle, linebacker, safety. The only position on defense he did not play was corner. All right. It ain't that he had all the yardage. It ain't that he had all the stats. You would never have seen him. All right. But he was a guy that we was able to put at any position, and we floated him around left and right all season. Easton Ivy. There you go. The next award, this award here is a weapon if you got a good one. We didn't get to use him to the end of the year, all right? But in middle school, you don't have you don't never have this weapon, all right? In our conference this year, they were saying that if you got a team that has a kicker, and it wasn't right that we always going for 2. That we kick the ball for an extra point and we only get 1, they said we're going to start giving the kicker 2 points if he make the extra point. This guy was 4 out of 5, all right, and 1 extra point went for 30-yard field goal, all right. Special team, never had one like this. Special team player of the year, Sutton Lewis. That's a weapon. That's a weapon. Last, offensive player of the year. I think we all know who this is. There's not no question of a doubt about it. He ran our offense. All right. I didn't like him playing defense. He kind of didn't have a choice, but to play a little bit. All right. At the end of the season, we kind of got our defense where we needed to be. All right, made it into the playoff, had a shot in the championship game, but we lost the key to the offense, the driving and everything. And we tried to get Jay Strickland. It's hard to learn that wing T, man, in 3 days. He did the best he could in 3 days. All right? Gus Raven. Appreciate it, man. Hold on.
Gus also
Hold on, right, Gus.
tore his meniscus in the first quarter and played the whole entire game with a torn meniscus. That's telling you how tough and how demanding this kid is about being the greatest of what he can be. I'm proud of Gus, man. He done came a long way. Gus, I just asked you, man, just keep working, bro. Keep working and keep getting better. Because the sky's the limit for you. You understand what I'm saying? Keep working.
Well, I ain't got to say that part, because Jamie just told me everything I was going to say. All right? But on part of this, you missing that championship. He didn't just say, I'm through with football. He wanted to get on the headset. I think he's going to be a great coach one day. All right? We got this football to give to him. I never liked it. It slick. He wanted to throw it. He can take it home and polish it. I'm going to give it to him. He can have this one. I don't want it back. This one just sings, man. I just want to thank everybody. Like I said, you parents, I thank you. The coaching, Coach Norton and his staff, Coach Cordell. I call Coach Cordell all the time about quarterback stuff, trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, what they're doing, trying to implement it in what we're doing. All right, I'm going to be calling a whole lot coming up later, though. But if I missed anybody, hey, man, I want to tell you thank you. I appreciate everything you've done. You really don't know. All right? Thank you.
You ready to meet the latest addition to the family? The money you saved us with auto owners helped make it all possible. It really is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Excuse me?
Third best thing. Third best thing.
Auto Owners offers discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance because they think the more you protect, the more you should save. That's simple human sense.
Ask Curry Maffett Insurance in Dublin and Augusta if auto owners make sense for you.
Good evening. I'm Coach Dree. I had the pleasure of coaching the middle school cheerleaders for the second year in a row with the help of Coach Jateria and Miss Bridget. Overall, we had a great season, and I enjoyed each and every moment with each girl. At this time, I'll begin presenting the cheerleaders with their awards and certificates. I'm going to start out with my managers, Miss Amari Cook, Hannah Harris, Gemma Moon, for our sixth graders, we had Ariel Abrams, Haley Harris, Anna Hopkins, Emma Ray Mason, Journey McClendon, Kira. Oh, my bad, Julie. Harper Thigpen, Janasha Tillman, and Presley Wilson. Moving on to 7th grade, Natalie Cordy, Destiny Dixon, Maggie Durden, Kylie Garnto, Roxana Guzman, Harley Jenkins, co-captain Zoe Jones, Caitlin Lewis, Kelly Norris, and Tatum Roberts. Up next, we have our 8th grade girls. They'll be receiving a certificate and a plaque for being in the 8th grade. Kaylee Brown. Kaylee was a captain this year. Shayla Claxton. She was co-captain. Caitlin Irvin. Brianna Maxwell. Gracie Mitchell. And last but not least, our co-captain, Miss Kylie Mormon. I just want to say thank you to all of my parents for everything you did for the girls this season, from feeding them and making sure they had snacks and water for practice this summer and for our games. Once again, thank you.
I also want to add to that, I just want to tell my 8th grade girls that we hope that you guys carry on what Miss Drill taught y'all from 6th grade until now. Y'all will be great freshmen next year for cheerleading, and then our returning girls will see y'all next year. Thank y'all parents and thank y'all girls for being such coachable girls, and I really enjoyed y'all.
As the new year begins and cold weather sets in, make sure your home stays warm and reliable with an incredible deal from Premier Heating and Air. Get $500 instant rebate on a standard efficiency unit, $1,000 on a higher efficiency model, and $1,500 instant rebate on the highest efficiency models. Get a heat system checkup for only $49. So don't drop the ball on your heating and air system. Experience a Premier difference today. Log on to dublin.premierishere.com or call 478-300-2633. Restrictions may apply, cannot be combined with other offers, and this expires 1/31/2026. Premier Heating and Air, a locally owned and operated company.
Hey, good evening. We're about 5 minutes behind schedule, so we'll go ahead and get this thing rolling. I'm Coach Norton. Good to see y'all. Been here a long time, as y'all know. And every day, I realize just how blessed we all are to be Johnson County Trojans, and I look forward to it every morning. Even as old as I am, I still look forward to it every single day, getting up and waking up to be a Johnson County Trojan. Thank y'all for coming. We have fantastic student athletes with amazing character, and it's all credit to our parents. We thank y'all very much. Here in Johnson County, we say we are JOCO. It takes a whole community, and it truly does. It takes a whole village to raise these young men and women. They have bright futures, and we're excited to celebrate it tonight, what they've accomplished on the fields this fall. Another thing I want to thank is Premier Heating and Air. They're paying for this stuff tonight, man. We appreciate it very much. Your dedication to us is big time. So again, thank you. Help us celebrate tonight. Appreciate y'all staying the whole time. Turn your phones off and give these kids as much attention as you possibly can. For the second year in a row, our invocations will be led by Matthew Big Connell.
Everybody, if you bow your heads. Lord, thank you for letting us all come here tonight. Let us making it safe here. And Lord, bless all the athletes, the football, the cheer, the band, every athlete that's sitting in this room. Thank you for letting them play this year, letting them have a good year, and not getting hurt, and not have too much pain and everything. And thank you for letting us have a successful season, not only for football, but for every other sport. And Lord, bless everybody tonight as they take and come. We celebrate what we have accomplished this year. And Lord, bless everybody else as they leave and go home and have safe travels. Amen.
My name is Nicole Stetzer. I am the new Johnson County Middle and High School Band Director. It has been my pleasure and honor to have been invited to this award ceremony tonight. And we kind of consolidated our efforts a little bit, and we are going to be honoring our 4 marching band seniors this evening. This group of seniors is a wonderful example of great positivity, incredible dedication, and the ability to encourage all of their underclassmen, including our very brand new 8th graders that we decided to add to the marching band this year. They have encouraged them a lot. And on to our first senior. This is the trumpet section leader, Michaela Barber. Go back. That's fine. All right. Next is our drum captain, Noah Garner. Alrighty. Next is our alto saxophone section leader, Jovan Holloman. And last but certainly not least is our low brass and tuba section leader, Journey Johnson. It's been a pleasure working with this wonderful group of seniors. And like I said, we were focusing on just the seniors tonight. We will be having a band banquet at the end of the school year that will be giving out the rest of our marching band awards as well as our concert band awards. Thank you again for inviting the marching band. Have a wonderful evening.
Good evening. I'm Macy Mason, and this is Acacia Cordy, and we were able to coach the Varsity Spirit cheerleaders this year. We're going to begin by recognizing each class that participated in cheerleading this year. So we're going to start with our freshmen. So our first freshman is Haley Walker. And our next freshman is Micaiah Jones. We're going to now recognize our sophomores, Lila Brantley, Jolie McCoy, Jaslyn Colbreth, Zariah Arline, Jersey Carswell, and Trinity Gregory. Next, we would like to recognize our juniors, Zariah Brown and Michaela Finch. As we recognize our seniors, we'll go ahead and be awarding them with their senior plaque as well. Toy Bulano. Sanaja Dixon. Sanaja Dixon. Samaya Linder. Tiana Pullen. She was our co-captain this year. Taraja Walker. Torian Waters. And our captain, Cassidy Wright, is sick and unable to be here tonight. Next, we will present our individual awards, which were voted on by the cheerleaders themselves. Each athlete had the opportunity to thoroughly recognize their teammates based on qualities such as teamwork, effort, leadership, and dedication. Peer recognition is especially meaningful because these athletes see one another every day at practices, games, and events, and we're proud of the maturity and respect shown throughout this process. The first individual award that the girls voted on was our Freshman of the Year award. The qualities for this award was awarded to the freshmen who demonstrated outstanding dedication, growth, and commitment to the cheer program while learning new skills and adjusting to the demands of the team. So our Freshman of the Year award is Miss Micaiah Jones. Yes. Next, we're going to recognize the Sophomore of the Year. This is presented to a sophomore who showed increased confidence, improved skills, and strong work ethic while continuing to support teammates and contribute positively to the team. This award goes to Jolie McCoy. Our Junior of the Year award is given to a junior who consistently led by example, demonstrated strong technique and responsibility, and showed readiness for a leadership role within the cheer program. And this is awarded to Zariah Brown. The Trojan Award is awarded to a senior who honors the cheerleader and best represents Trojan pride by showing leadership, respect, school spirit, and a commitment to the values of the team both on and off the field. This is awarded to Ms. Toy Bullino. Next, we have our Most Improved. This is awarded to the cheerleader who showed the greatest growth this season throughout hard work, determination, and a positive attitude, and well-deserved Haley Walker. Our Leadership Award is awarded to the cheerleader who consistently led by example, encouraged teammates, demonstrated responsibility, and held a creative and positive team environment. This was our captain, Ms. Cassidy Wright. And the last award that was voted on by the girls was the Commitment Award. It's given to a cheerleader who demonstrated reliability, dedication, and accountability through attendance, effort, and perseverance, and the girls selected Taraja Walker. We finally have our Coaches Award, and girls, if y'all want to sit down, y'all may. This award was selected by the coaches, and it recognizes the cheerleader who consistently leads by example through dedication, character, and commitment to the values of our program. And this athlete demonstrates integrity, resilience, and positive attitude both on and off the sidelines. We talked about this award for over a week, going back and forth, and we didn't make a decision until about 30 minutes before we came tonight. And there was no way with the girls that we had this year that we could give this award to anybody else. If you know our senior class, we had 8, so that's half of our team, and they all have very different personalities, but they are all wonderful girls who are going to do amazing things when they graduate this year. They are strong-willed and very educated, very well-spoken, and we are so proud of each of them, and we couldn't pick just one. So we're dedicating the Coaches Award to our whole class of 2026. Y'all got it all covered? We're going to get y'all each a trophy. Yeah, we're going to get all of y'all individual trophies. Once again, this senior class is unlike any other. I've coached them from 9th grade, taught them, and they are so smart and such good girls, and I'm so proud of them. So thank you, girls. Congratulations to our cheerleaders on a successful season, and thank you again to our families and supporters for your continued encouragement and support. We're so proud of the team and everything that you accomplished. Thank you.
Since we were founded, the Houston Clinic has sought to provide the most advanced orthopedic services available to men, women, and children of all ages and all walks of life. And today, Dr. Gay and Dr. Richter continue the tradition of service in the Lawrence County communities. From our sports teams through every facet of this community, the Houston Clinic is not only proud to serve you, we deem it an honor. The Houston Clinic, 100 Medical Drive, Suite 400 in Dublin.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for being here tonight. We're going to begin the softball portion of tonight's award ceremony by recognizing the members of our 2025 Region Championship team. I'll call our athletes by class. Our freshmen this season are Lila Estes, Katie Carter, Aurora Fahey, Jakayla Robinson. Stay right here. Our sophomore class includes Chloe Richardson, Briley Ushery, Callie Carter, Kinley Farmer, and Kaylin Holton. And we have one lone junior, J.C. Grant. And now our senior class, Natalie Walters, Kendall Kaiser, Mackenzie Barber, Ava Johnson, and Tyriana Brown. This team won region for the first time in 20 years, and that is truly something special. Let's give our region champions a round of applause. You may be seated. Y'all can sit down. Now we'll move into our individual awards. Most Improved. The Most Improved Award is given to a player who showed the greatest growth over the course of the season. Someone who stepped up, embraced challenges, and got better every single day. This player played in the hot box, third base this season. She took more shots to the face, harder fungo than anyone on the team. This year's Most Improved goes to Kinley Farmer. I thought you liked that. Scholar Athlete. The Scholar Athlete Award recognizes a player who excels both on the field and in the classroom, maintaining the highest GPA while balancing the demands of athletics. This year's Scholar Athlete Award goes to, and it was close, Chloe Richardson. Tell her to stay right here. Tell her to stay. Coaches Award. The Coaches Award is given to a player who represents everything the coaching staff values: consistency, effort, leadership, and commitment to the team. This year's Coaches Award goes also to Chloe Richardson. The Coke Award. The Softball Coke Award recognizes a player whose presence truly matters. When she's on the field, you feel it. When she's not, she's deeply missed. She brings a huge presence, a big personality, and energy this team cannot do without. After all, Mama didn't raise no puppy. This year's Coke Award goes to our big dog, Briley Ushery. Now I'll transition to our region and state level recognitions. These awards are voted on by other coaches, coaches across the region and the state. These honors represent the respect and recognition of opposing coaches who saw their performance firsthand. We will begin with region level recognitions. Receiving all region honorable mention, Briley Ushery. We will now recognize our first team all-region players. Kendall Kaiser. Mackenzie MacDaddy Barber. JC Grant. And Callie Carter. Let's give our first team all-region players a round of applause. We will now move into our state-level recognitions. Receiving second team all-state honors, Miss J.C. Grant. We have two final awards to present tonight. All-Region Player of the Year and First Team All-State. The All-Region Player of the Year recognizes the top overall player in our region, and this year that player was right here on our team in Johnson County. She also earned First Team All-State honors and was invited to play in the All-State game at Truist Park, home of the Atlanta Braves. At this event, elite softball players compete in 4 skills competitions. Our center fielder won 2 of the 4 events, including fastest home to first base running time in the state at 2.5 seconds. And if that number doesn't mean anything to you, it's smoking. She also earned a softball scholarship to Georgia Military College, where she will continue her playing career. Ladies and gentlemen, your first team all-state selection and all-region player of the year, Tyriana Tata Brown.
Friendly Gus is fuel-good food. Whether you're grabbing a quick cup of coffee on your way to work or filling up for a big road trip, Friendly Gus will be there to make sure you have what you need. And with over 20 locations, a Friendly Gus store is always nearby. So stop by Friendly Gus today. And don't forget to shop Cochran Brothers Cash and Carry for all your bulk item needs. Come by today and see why Friendly Gus has been serving Middle Georgia for over 100 years.
Let's talk about cross country this year. I think it was October 31st, the Johnson County football team had a home game versus GMC. And if I'm not mistaken, that game would have went a little longer than it normally do. And so they played 5 of the 6 guys that ran cross country for me. They played a football game that ran a little late Friday night, and at 5:30 the next morning, we were pulling out the parking lot headed to Rochelle, Georgia. And when we got to Rochelle, Georgia, there was a total of 30 schools that were competing to be in the top 12 of each sectional to make it a state. And we happened to place 9th. And we'd like to honor those guys. Now, one of the guys that ran sectionals didn't run a state, and that guy is Jalen Daniels. Also competing in state and sectionals was Jeremiah Taylor. Next, we have Taylor Norris. Remington Way. Ashton Griffin. And my top finisher at state, remember they ran 3.1 miles, is Jacob Peoples. Thank you.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. As the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right all year round. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $4,000.
Products you can count on, a name you can trust. That's Mid-State Tractor and Equipment.
We got softball, Ty going to school. We won a region championship. We got all these awesome girls right here representing, winning a region, doing what they do with the cheerleading squad, looking unbelievable. We got a band program going now. Got band ladies up there. They're supposed to sing the alma mater and they forgot. But man, we got a lot of great things going on here at Johnson County. Do you all agree? Yes. I should have said, can I get an amen, right? So Johnson County High School football got a great tradition. I wake up every morning and I thank God to be in this position that I am. I ask a couple things for health, to be a great husband, a great father, and to always be a Johnson County Trojan. I'm proud of all three of those things. We set some goals early on. This is the first team in Johnson County history to win 4 straight region championships. Never been done again. That record cannot be defeated. Congratulations, fellas. This team has averaged 10 wins a season. They actually went 41-9 in their last 4 seasons. We are the 4th most winningest program in the state of Georgia. There's no team around this area who has had it winning like this group has in a 4-year span. Congratulations, fellas. Sometimes I feel like we don't understand what a great accomplishment and what awesome things we have going on here at Johnson County. We got some really cool stuff going on. Our stadium was brand new 2 years ago or a year ago, however you want to call it. We had to play everything on the road. This year we got to be in the Blue Monster, 10, 12 times. That was a lot of fun, man. Averaging 10 wins. Our average score was 40-9. Our average score was 36-9. Our region score was averaged 40-5. We had some really cool stuff. We're going to announce the seniors at this time. The winningest class in the history of Johnson County. Nobody in this room and no one around this area has as many wins as this small group of seniors right here. Congratulations, hats off, and super proud to be just a small part of your greatness, guys. I hope it rubs off on all of us. Here we go. First one. Who do we want to say? There you go, perfect. Let's do her last. Number 1, Corey King. There you go. Yeah, y'all shake your hands. Go on there. No, stay up here, bro. Tayshawn Norris, number 5. Matthew Connell. Our kicker, Will Peebles. Can I get that one, Coach? Our quarterback, Nathan Billy Tuberville. Middle linebacker, Zion P.D. Wesley. And one of the cool things about having the Jumbotron and social media and all this stuff I ain't great with, We had a young lady here who takes pictures, and we take her for granted. She's sitting back yonder. She's going to Trevecca University. She's gone all over the place, takes pictures. She does a fantastic job. I think she even has a Facebook page where you can get them. Miss Haley Wright. We're going to miss her, y'all. I'm really hoping we get someone to replace her, because it's really cool for our guys to be able to get pictures and our girls and everyone to see pictures, because they'll last forever. Pictures say 1,000 words, right? Thanks for everything, Haley. So right here, you got the winningest class in Johnson County history. Y'all give them a hand. All right, y'all can go sit down. So something about that senior class right there, what we're going to do is we're going to get their pictures. We took a picture. I've cropped myself out of it. And we're going to hang their picture up on the Wall of Fame. And up underneath it, it's going to say, "This picture shall stay here." This is a winning class in Johnson County history. This picture shall stay here until their records are broken. 41 wins or 4 straight region championships. I know one of them can't be broken. Fellas, it should be there hopefully for 1 year. Our challenge is to our junior class. Knock their picture off the wall. But it'll be there starting next week, guys. Enjoy it. All righty, here we go. I'm going to call you up numerically.
Number.
Number. Y'all wonder why we run 3 plays. Here we go. All region, defensive back, my main man, Corey King. Maybe I should pass him that way. Man, one of my favorites is going to be a dude. Chance Wombles. Running back. Defensive back, Jeremiah Scott. Jeremiah Scott, stand there, Jeremiah. Jeremiah Scott was Offensive Player of the Year in the region, guys. That ain't bad. He's fun to watch. Had 5 interceptions and a lot of yards. I think 20 touchdowns. Number 5, might be the best free safety to come through here. If he ain't first, I don't know who's in front of him. I've been here 20-something years. Might be the best I've ever had right here. Number 5, Tayshawn Norris, free safety. What's crazy, I'm saying that about him as a defensive back, and he was voted the All-Region Offensive Player of the Year. What a great teammate as well. My guy here, lockdown corner, first team All-Region, Jacaden Webb. Really got a chance. He made All-Region. He was 14 catches, and I said, boy, remember now, Zach Walker only had about 12 his sophomore year, and we kept going, man. This one's got a chance to be all right. Dazon Devereaux, first team All-Region. Not bad. I don't know if any of y'all remember, but we had a big hit against East Lawrence. Sounded like someone shot. We've experienced that before, right? Y'all didn't catch my joke. Jeremiah Taylor, All-Region linebacker. Oh my goodness. This young man also ran cross country, participates in a lot of other stuff as well. Freshman, pretty darn good football player, going to be good, and plays a lot of different things, man. Does a lot of stuff for this school. Kelsey Waters, linebacker. He was All-Region as well. Not many freshmen make that. Congratulations. My main man right here. All-Region quarterback again. Nathan Billy Tuberville. One of my favorite guys to be around right here, Mr. Jacob Peoples. Freshman Mikhail Carter. I haven't seen him drop a ball yet. Tough, tiny, All-Region hybrid. That means defensive end, linebacker. Sophomore Jalen Daniels. Our punter and kicker. One of the few who got brothers on this football team, Mr. Will Peoples. What a great dude, man. Got this guy to play this year. Really liked him. Good guy. Takes a butt chewing as well as anybody. Mr. Ashton Griffin. Another fun guy to be around. Got him in them shoots, trying to keep him tough. Caleb Carlisle. This next one here, I think he's tried to fight the entire team. Fun, tough as woodpecker lips, man. Tough kid right here. Morgan Prosser. Another one. Tough, tough, tough. He's small and he's tough. And it's either really fun or not so much fun to be around. Mr. R.J. Mormon. One of my favorite guys right here. We can joke around and have a great time. Preston Kilpatrick. Glad to get this guy right here. Another fun one to be around. This is as much fun as I've ever had coaching football. This is my 34th season, and these young men right here made it enjoyable for me. Some years we've won a lot of games, it ain't been as fun, but being around guys like this make it awesome. Jeffrey Dupree, all-region lineman. All-region defensive line, guard, Dwayne Abrams. Oh, my good dude right here. I can talk hunting and fishing and everything, things we love. Canucks, Tanner. Canucks. Another good one, just fun to be around. Put him in a number he didn't love, but that's the way it goes, man. Great team guy, great, man, we can joke around and fun, and awesome personality, absolute winner. Mr. Derek Dixon, all-region, defensive line. As good of a guard as we have right here. 2-year starter, he's just a sophomore. All-region, defensive line, offensive line, Cedric Bridges. Region Defensive Player of the Year, multiple All-State. Recruit Georgia All-State. Academic All-State team. Academic All-State team! Let's go! Zion P. Wesley! Also AJC. I don't know if y'all know, but the Academic All-State team, Johnson County has had has had 5 representatives on that team. That is all classifications across the state. We got smart people at Johnson County, man. We are very proud, we're very blessed, and we spoiled. We got great dudes, man, and girls. My center, Matthew McCoy, all-region. I tried as hard as I could to irritate him. We hung out together, and, man, we just have a lot of fun together, man. I enjoy it. Tall, tough guy. Broke his arm earlier on and didn't care. He just kept going. Man, tough kid. Jake Rogers. What number is Grayson? Let me see that one. Okay. One of my favorite guys. He did the invocation twice. You know what a big deal that is? Big Matthew Connell. Now, I don't know if y'all know how strong this guy is. I challenged someone to grab him. We would literally go 3 against 1 and couldn't beat him. Man, what a fun guy to be around. All right, get to play jokes and have a great time with this guy right here. He's taught himself to kick, and we just a fun dude, man. I really enjoy him. Grayson Jackson. Scotty Horton, freshman, gonna be really good, guys. Fun to be around. Smart, does everything right. Oh, my man, my left tackle. Albert Little Connell, all-region, first team. Pretty cool to have. I think we have 3 or 4 sets of brothers out here, and that's really, really cool. Man, ain't nothing like getting to play with your brother. And that's all I can tell y'all. Again, here you go. Here's your 11-1 football team right there. As they're going to sit down, I'm going to give y'all some stats. Or y'all can stand here for a second. Hold on one second. Listen to this. Because I think we're spoiled. We're so used to setting records, and we broke more records again this year. And records are there to be broken. Offense scored 428 points, the 4th in Johnson County history, and we're 4th in the state of Georgia. Now, granted, we had a running clock most of the time. That means they didn't play a lot in the 4th quarter. 428 points. Average score is 36-9. We scored 64 touchdowns, and we averaged 8 yards a play. That's unheard of, y'all. And that includes when our JV was in there and went straight backwards. That's pretty darn good. Defensively, we gave a total of 109 points, which is the 4th best in Johnson County history. How long have we been playing football here?
61.
Long time. 4th in history. 2nd in the state this year. 0 points were allowed in the second quarter. I don't know how that's possible. But in the second quarter, nobody scored a point on Johnson County. In our region, we only gave up 3 varsity points. That was to GMC. Our opponents only scored 15 touchdowns all year. Their Dirty Blue defense only gave up 65 points in 12 games. And we would have been number 1 all time at 65, but our JV gave up 44. Made it 109. So my point for saying that, every play matters. Whether you're in the first quarter or the fourth quarter, it matters. 1 less touchdown, we would have been 3rd. Set that as your goals, okay? Continue to get better, okay? Thank you all very much. What a great year. Let's give them a hand, please.
What's progress? It starts with the dream that sharpens into a goal. Next comes ingenuity, harnessing technology and design to evolve mobility. Finally, passion, made for a tribe of enthusiasts, begging for an open throttle. This movement was designed from the beginning to silence doubt and shatter expectations. Our progress may appear rapid, but for the community we build for, it can't come soon enough. And now it's here. Our passion answers the calls for the fierce and committed. We dedicate our ingenuity to be proven and unbreakable. And we dream with the inspired and obsessed. This is our time. Our progress is undeniable. Skeptics say we're coming, but our squad knows. We've already arrived. CF Moto. Experience more.
Hi, I'm Greg. Come see our full lineup of off-road vehicles, side-by-sides, and ATVs at Shamrock Honda Kawasaki.
So for many of y'all know, this is Miss Alexis Hines right here. We have a big award named after her daddy. And she's going to talk a little bit about it, but for those of y'all who don't, if you couldn't think of anything, because I know y'all were very young when he passed, and he was here next to us, kind of like Coach Brill's been. And he had that kind of character of Coach Brill, of a Sean Linder. So basically what I'm saying, this is a top-tier award. This is not an award we give out every year, and it's not always to a student. It has to be it's that big of a deal, okay? Y'all, I give you Miss Alexis Hines.
So my daddy meant the world to me. He was my protector, my teacher, and my example of what it means to live with purpose and heart. He taught me the importance of perseverance, kindness, and standing firm in who you are. This award represents not only his Trojan pride, but the way he impacted lives simply by being who he was. His legacy lives on through people he touched and the love he poured into the world. Thank you all so much for remembering him tonight.
It is an honor to recognize Terry Hines. And for those of us who remember him, we understand what that's all about. This goes to a great teammate, a leader on and off the field. Came back from injury, adversity, and even some family tragedy without any complaints. Winners win. Chance Wombles. Congratulations. Speaking of winners, third winningest quarterback in Johnson County history. The man only started 3 years, y'all. His record is 28 wins. For those of y'all who don't know, Billy didn't even want to play as a sophomore. He called and said, "Coach, I ain't playing." I said, "Oh, yes, sir, you are. Ain't no question." We saw it in them. So sometimes what I'm saying is us young people, we think we know. But we as adults, sometimes we see something in you. And we're going to push you just a little bit harder. And we're going to stay on you because you have greatness in you. Because you're a Trojan, you have greatness. The water we drink here in Wrightsville, Georgia, allows us to be the best, and you have to believe that. We have the best students in the world here at Johnson County. These coaches are extremely proud of what we have here. Look at what we're accomplishing and look at the place we play in. Look at these young men and women right here. It's as great as it gets, y'all. The only two who are ahead of Billy, Nathan Tuberville, were 4-year starters. He has 28 victories, more than his quarterback coach, Cordell Johnson. His record is 28-8 over 3 years. My God, winners win, baby. Here we go. Nathan, Billy, Tuberville. Winners just keep winning, guys. That's what we do here at Johnson County. And always remember that has nothing to do with the scoreboard. Winners win. They'll always find a way to succeed in life. And that's what we have. Young ladies, I watch y'all. Guys, I watch y'all too. Absolute winner. Honor grad. All region. Region Defensive Player of the Year. Multiple state, all-state teams. Great teammate, leader in the locker room, on the field, and our leading tackler. Zion Petey Wesley. Winners win, baby. Winners win. Linebacker coach. Congratulations.
All right here.
Good job, Pete.
All right here. Congratulations.
Look at handshake.
Good job.
Hi, I'm Coach Thompson. Tonight I'll be showing our linemen some love. We're going to start out with our lineman scout team play of the year. This is the kid when everybody else took a step back. This one stepped forward. High character kid, a lot of talent, and a really good work ethic. Mr. Scotty Horton. Now I'm going to move on to our lender lineman of the year. These 4 guys are selfless. They show the selflessness of Coach Sean Linder himself. We're going to start off with our quarterback of the offensive line. The play can't start without him, and we got a pretty good one, Matthew McCoy.
Good job, man.
A real student of the game, a leader on this team, Mr. Cedric Bridges. This kid was new to our team this year. We run a lot of sweeps, and if you can't control the edge, this goes for this guy and the one coming up, Mr. Jeffrey Dupree.
Good job, Jeff.
This guy right here controlled the left side of our offensive line. When we needed a yard, we go behind this guy right here. The only person who could actually make this kid mad was his brother himself, Albert Little Connell.
Good job, Little.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Good evening, my name is Coach Taylor. I represent to you today the Skill Position Scout Team of the Year. This guy was a phenomenal athlete. I give him a hard time. I always call him traitor because he left us and went over across the creek one time, but he came back home to the true blue. We be at practice and all of a sudden you just hear people say, ooh, and all the time you hear about the spectacular catches he made. when we needed a running back on scout team, he was fearless and he got on in there. And I'm proud of him. I'm hopeful to see what type of player he turns out to be. Skill Scout Team Player of the Year goes to Michael Carter.
Good job, my guy.
Next, I present to you the Special Team Player of the Year. One of the things that I take dear pride in is long snapping. I remember Coach Dixon a long time ago, he brought me up under his wing. He showed me a technique, the long snap, and I snapped all the way up into my years in college. Everybody look at it and think they can do it, but it takes a special person to do it. And the Special Team Player of the Year, I think he may have had one high snap on punt team this year, and that goes to Taylor Norris. This player, he exemplifies just being a man, just the man, especially when they come on the football field. All of a sudden, you just see a player fly across the field, and you know Tayshawn Norris is going to get it. And then you see somebody flying in the air, either you hear the sound, ooh, and the hit man of the year goes to Tayshawn Norris.
Get him tailings. Get him tailings. Get him tailings.
Give him tailings too.
Tayshawn.
Take it. It's your brother, not yours.
Like the coaches said earlier, the tone was set at the beginning of the year, how physical we were going to be. Personally, personal goals of ours and himself, he said, Dad, I just want them to remember my name. And I think by that hit, I said, son, that's a good way to get started. Another hit man of the year goes to Jeremiah Taylor.
So when I sat down for an interview, Mike asked me one question. He asked me what made me choose Howard Shepherd. Why did I want to come to work out here? You know, I told him I was ready to learn.
Fred had a desire to be a mechanic and learn the transportation side or the logistics side of things. What he learned at OFTC has just taken his job and his performance to another level.
OFTC prepared me for working here. You know, it fits perfectly when I was going to school for it.
We got a young man who's been around longer than me. Got a press box named after him and makes our place famous. I wanted to recognize him tonight. I think he's got 35, 36 years. He's been battling illness. He don't complain. He's been here time after time. And what does he say over there? Mr. Jerry Howell.
I won't hold y'all long. I will wind up with our famous, but I'd like to say this to this football team right here. I've been in that booth 35, 36 years, something like that. I'm the one who said Cordell Johnson brings them out to hug. Now he's coaching them. But I'd like to say to the football team, I've been around a bunch of them. And y'all been one of the best I've better talked about. And I may not be able to finish, but y'all been a great crowd. Y'all did great. I know we wanted that state title, but we won all we could win. And we did everything we could do to do that. These folks sitting in the stands, too, I pull up with my riding crew. I see Brother Ralph up here in the top. That's one of my away games. Of course, we didn't have many this year. He was sad about that. But I love each one of y'all. Y'all did a great job. And you had a great season, a championship season to me. And all I can say about that is, we dog it.
Coach Cordell Johnson, and I will be presenting both. First award I'll be presenting today is the Big Time Player Award. It goes to 2 kids who, which is crazy, neither one of them like to practice. I know, it's crazy. But anytime we needed a big first down, we knew who we can count on. If we needed to stop on defense or even a block punt, we always know we can count on these 2. Corey King and Tayshawn Norris. Next will be the offensive MVP. It goes to a kid who we all know is electrifying. He's the Tyreek Hill of high school. Anytime he touches the ball, everybody's gonna hold their breath. He led the team in rushing with 812 yards, 19 total touchdowns, and almost 11 yards per carry. Jeremiah Scott.
Hey, I'm Coach Cannon. I'll be presenting the Russell Tanner Award. The Russell Tanner Award is a hustle award. It exemplifies like anyone who's hustling on the field. We look for people who basically from the line of scrimmage trying to get all the way up to the other side of the ball, who's never going to stop, who's relentless and all the time. We have 3 guys that I feel like deserve this award tonight. The first guy is the one that on my D-line just love, hey, he'll get from the front of the line all the way 20 yards down and make a play. First one is Derek Dixon. All right, next D lineman that I have, this guy right here led us in fumbles recovery. Again, if you're not hustling, you won't probably get a fumble. You probably won't never get a fumble. But this guy always is around the ball no matter what, Mr. Jalen Daniels. Seems like we gonna call this guy name about 3-4 times tonight. He's another Hustle Guy Award. And that's Mr. Jeremiah Taylor. Good job. All right, our last award is our defensive MVP. This was a hard award because we had some great guys that did some great things. And we had some about 2 or 3 of our guys that was all state who got honored this year. And so this made the choice even harder. And so this guy right here led us in tackle for loss. Tackle for loss is a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. He had 30 of them. The average is probably about 10 or 15 a year. He had double that. He also had 8 sacks, and also 2 forced fumbles. Our defensive MVP is Mr. Dwayne DJ Abrams.
Reggie. We don't stop smiling now. Good job, Reggie.
Y'all continue to do right. Live like you're supposed to. Another thing I want to thank is Premier Heating and Air. They're paying for this stuff tonight, man. We appreciate it very much. Your dedication to us is big time. We return just about we lose some great seniors, the winningest class. I challenge y'all to do better. It's going to be tough. That's the way it goes. Seniors, thank you for your legacy. All y'all, all in this room. Parents, thank you for allowing us to coach your kids. Administration, Board of Education, Superintendent, thank y'all very much for having us. Great to be a Johnson County Trojan. Thank y'all. Good night.